Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer get ready for one of the most famous gun battles in the history of the West. More on the movie Tombstone in a minute.
Thursday, it's Highlander. Not many can be immortal, but there are a chosen few.
They can't find Michelle's body.
No, you know.
But tempting as it may sound,
Trust me to take care of everything.
it's a lot more dangerous than it seems.
We'll put you out as bait.
You're like me, aren't you?
Yes, you could say that.
Maybe you'd be better off dead.
You're serious.
After all, in age-old tradition, there can be only one. That's Highlander at 8, followed by the new Untouchables at 9, Thursday, Sky 1.
Coming soon to the movie channel, Tombstone. Getting its British television premiere on Saturday, the 8th of July. Tombstone stars Kurt Russell as Wyatt Earp and Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, preparing for one of the most famous gun battles in the history of the West. The gunfight at the OK Corral.
Action!
The director is George Cosmatos.
Cut! Very good.
Tombstone is a sweeping saga of life and death on the frontier of the old Wild West.
You have the opposing teams, you have the relationship, you have the betrayals, the treacheries, the evil, the good, the family, the women. A great saga of a family. Like the movie The Godfather, but about the West.
Tombstone was just a wild town at that time. This town was crazy. Everyone was drunk on the streets.
It was a rough place, boy. The last outpost for the outlaws.
Legendary lawman Wyatt Earp and his brothers did not come to Tombstone to clean up the town.
He was hoping to strike it rich, basically. He was hoping to come here and rake the town.
Going into business for ourselves, Doc. Well, I just got us a faro game.
Since when is Pharaoh a business?
Did you always say that gambling's an honest trade?
No, I said poker's an honest trade.
Wyatt Earp really was, for the first time in his life, wanting to serve himself and his family first, and got caught up in what was one of the earliest forms of identifiable mafia in the United States.
The only real law around here is the cowboys. Nobody does nothing without them. The main fact is, cowboys are good for business.
Cowboys had the power, and here came another group that wanted some too.
Listen now, Mr. Kansas law dog. Law don't go around here. Savvy?
I'm retired.
Good.
That's real good. Either they're going to work with us or they're not. And it would certainly be better if they did, because if they didn't, then either they're going to kill us or we're going to kill them.
What do you want, Ringo?
I want your blood. I want your soul. I want them both right now.
When things turned sour with the Cowboys, they became basically two different factions, warring factions.
Now, you understand me? You can't watch it threaten me, you little son of a bitch.
Finally, it just came to a head, and they started making enough noise, both sides, about blowing the other side apart. And they finally went down there one afternoon, and nobody backed off.
They're carrying guns, Wyatt.
Say, Ferge, that's a misdemeanor. You go down there to arrest them. Something goes wrong. Maybe this time somebody really gets his head broke. You'll have cowboys coming around looking for trouble from here to Christmas. You want to risk all that over a misdemeanor?
You're damn right I'll risk it. They're breaking the law.
The OK Corral was a turning point in American history. If the Cowboys had won that fight, the Cowboys, I think, would have run that territory. I don't know what would have stopped them.
How the hell did we get ourselves into this?
The reason that Virgil was determined to go down there was to disarm these guys. It got out of hand. It got out of hand very quickly.
It was a question of honor and duty. You know, they wanted to run us out of town. They threatened us, and a lot of people would have left town. These guys didn't leave town.
Once he started down to the OK Corral, I'm quite convinced that he went down there to murder all of them.
Oh, my God.
the beginning of the end of the West.
You called down the thunder, well, now you got it.
The last charge of Wyatt Earp and his immortals.
History makes its own myths, but they often, usually, I think, make them out of reality.
You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
Join us on the streets of Tombstone for the British television premiere on the Movie Channel in July.